Damn, you make her request it like some special Valentine's Day gift.
Well, no, man. Like, no,
What
for
a
Valentine's
dick.
Day, like I'll shave her initials in there. You know what I'm saying? Part the fro a little bit.
He's all, look, honey, for your birthday, I shaved my dick. Doesn't my dick look bigger?
I just gave it an outline. You know what I'm saying? Looks totally huge. She's like, it feels the same.
Are those medibles?
No.
Oh, I know what those are.
Oh shit!
Fuck yeah.
Fucking heartburn.
Yep.
Heartburn candies.
Hey,
Take a shot of milk.
Hey, so check this out. I got pulled over after work right now. I got pulled over after work today.
What?
Hey, this chick was on a roll. She so where I work, there's a lot of homeless people, a lot of RVs parked and shit.
Yeah.
And
Bandit, shut the fuck up.
I pulled off. I got off of work. I met up with Cito, took a drive, burned a couple sticks, and while we were burning, we parked. And when we took off, as soon as we turned, we parked probably 50 feet from this corner. When we turned,
Are we recording?
Yeah. When we turned this corner, there was a cop that had pulled over one of my coworkers right there, and oh, that's what that buzzing is. It's the water. I was like, what is that air in the background of my shit? Okay, so back to the story. She pulled over pulled over one of my coworkers, and I looked at him, said, "What's up?" He laughed, and then she made like solid ass eye contact with me. I kept pushing. She lets him go right at the same time as I'm passing by. So she takes off, hits this corner hella quick, and she's waiting at the end of the street that I'm gonna need to take to get out of there. But I have Cito in the car, so I drop him off at his car. So we're parked there for a second. She doesn't feel like waiting. She comes around the corner and gets behind me, and I don't realize she's there. I'm about to tell Cito, all right, late, and I look in my rear view, fucking flashers. Dude, we were just burning tree. You could see the bag in the center console. You could see you could see 3/4 of a stick sitting on top of the soda can. And she goes, where you guys, she's like, what are you guys doing over here? Do you guys live around here? And I'm parked right next to the building I work in. So I go, I work right here. She's all, oh, okay. I go, yeah, I'm just getting off of work. She's all, what about him? I go, well, I just got off of work and we just shot the shit a little bit and I'm just bringing him back to his car and we're about to call it a day. She's like, all right. Runs my name and shit and lets me go. I mean, she shot the shit with me for a little bit. You know, she don't just run your name, walk away, and come right back. That shit takes about 15, 20 minutes. But gotta
ask you a bunch of fucking stupid ass questions and shit.
Well, it was normal conversation. I didn't feel like I was being interrogated, so it was cool. But
that's good.
But for and I mean, she realized that I work in the area, and I'm just like a normal cat. I'm not like the usual demographic for that area. You know what I mean?
She's like, so what's up? You homeless? You like live here or what?
That's what she was getting at. Or did you just sell some dope to these homeless fools out here?
So you just sell some dope to Cito? She knew who he was and shit.
Yeah, knows him by first name. Shit.
That'd be hella crazy.
That sucks though.
Because that's not even his name.
That'd be dope.
She just knows him by fucking his handle.
I saw Powerhouse.
Again?
I see him a lot, dude. I see him almost every day now. They're like he shows up and walks by my job. He does something scheduled. He does something routinely at a certain time because when I'm at work and I show up about 5-something, he walks right by.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when he walks by, he don't look at nobody. He looks straight ahead. And so like,
like he's always been.
Yeah, he looks exactly the same, dude.
Just a little more homeless.
Yeah, just with the miles on him.
Yeah. Last time I saw him, dude, he was not looking right, man. Like he had that, it definitely like came off a bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What up, Lil Rick?
He can't hear. I got headphones on. Say it louder.
Shout out to the old sound guy.
What up, Lil Rick?
Sonic, the Hedgehog.
Okay.
Fuck, I was gonna say.
Okay.
Okay.
Dope skis.
Okay.
So how was it last week with Ray Ray? Did you guys miss me or what?
Nah, we were almost thinking about replacing you.
Yeah, dude. Like we're working on a contract.
Oh, real talk?
Yeah, he submitted his resume.
Fuck.
Yep. We're working on his W-9 right now.
Fucking
got to put in a couple of, beard clauses and shit. You know what I mean? Like he's got to step his beard game up a little bit or he can't get paid.
Get ready to split your paycheck in half, Mario.
What paycheck, dude?
No, again, big
Hey, dude,
shout out to
dude,
fucking.
I don't pay you to fucking.
So I don't pay. I mean, yeah, I don't pay you.
But no,
Well, hey, what's
I
I
do
was
want to take a second and just say, thank you again to fucking Ray for stepping up and filling in for Big Nuts when we've had to call upon him.
Whoa. Hold up, dude. There ain't no way anybody can fill in for Big Nuts, dude. Chill.
Oh no, he did pretty good, dude.
No, he does great.
He's got
He
big
does great.
balls, bro.
He's his own entity, though. It's like I tell my people at work: don't ever tell them you're going to go get your manager. No. Don't ever degrade yourself by telling them, "Yo, I'm gonna go get my manager." No.
That's funny.
You step it up and you fill in the role. You're the manager. What would you do? You know what I'm saying? As a manager,
Manage.
you the man. You the man, homie.
Managed to get myself fired for getting pissed off at this dumbass disgruntled fucking customer.
Hey, you know how you said you got pulled over, right?
Yeah.
So I went camping this weekend.
Yo, I got pulled under, dude.
and I got fucking pulled over. I got pulled over on my bicycle.
For real?
What?
Ran a stop sign. This fool fucking was on a sick one. He fucking pulled me over, hit the lights, hit the sirens,
Wow.
everything.
Were you grooving?
He blurped you on a bicycle?
He blurred me on a bicycle. It was when we first got there, so I had like a beer or two. It wasn't nothing crazy.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Ran
What was this,
straight
the
up-
other night?
Yeah, this was Friday night.
At the camping trip.
Yeah. Friday evening. Friday afternoon, actually. Friday afternoon. It was like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Were you in Yosemite?
Nah, we went to Pinnacles. It's like near Hollister.
Oh, that's opposite direction.
Yeah, it's not far. It's like an hour and a half. It was pretty close. That's why we went there, because we were trying to go somewhere closer.
You guys went to Casa de Fruta?
Yeah, Casa de Fruta.
That's where you guys
picked up some
You guys
fruit.
went and camped and tripped out at Casa de Fruta with your fucking phones plugged into the outlets in the trees.
Picked up some honey jars.
They got fucking outlets in the trees over there. What the fuck?
Picked up local jars of honey.
Like
Some
that?
local honey and almonds from the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah, the Renaissance fair with turkey legs.
Got some seasonal artisanal fucking cherries and shit too.
You bought yourself
Artisan
a mutton
chilies.
joint. A mutton
Nah, man, we
leg.
killed it though. We fucking we cooked up some steaks. These fools did a rotisserie chicken. I'll fucking send you guys a video. Or did I send you guys a video?
No,
No,
don't.
not yet.
The rotisserie chicken is fire, dude. Cooking
Especially over like real
Like
wood,
over the
like all
flame?
the shit that you gather.
over the pit. So there's a pit. They put coals and they put all the flames on one side of the pit.
So it's indirect
So the-
heat.
Yeah, it's like sidewise. It's from the side,
Yeah.
and so when the chicken's spinning, it's like getting evenly cooked and shit.
Yeah.
And then they put a cast iron on the grill underneath the spinning chicken, and all the juice from the chicken were dripping down into the pan, and we're just mixing onto the juice. And we fucking have mushrooms in there, onions in there. I forgot what else they put in the fucking pan, but
I'd
just
be
let
making
that
some
shit-
fucking.
Hey Mario,
gravy
did
out
you
of that,
zoom
man.
in on your camera right now while you're talking? For some reason, it looked like you got bigger.
Yeah, right.
No, dog, like I said, there ain't no replacing Big Nuts. Ray.
He's all the juices, and then
No, like I said,
and then,
Ray.
and then we made mac and cheese, and then
we went back in noodles, man. Nah, shout out Ray. But yeah, dude, we fucking I got blurped. I got pulled over. He's like, "Hey, you ran the stop sign. You gotta follow the traffic laws just like everybody else. It's safety. You're gonna get hurt." I didn't even say anything. I didn't say a single fucking
hall
word.
monitor.
I didn't say a single. This guy looked like the dude from Workaholics, the young dude, like the small little tiny dude.
Oh yeah.
The long hair
Like the main-
dude.
he's like the main dude.
The long hair
No,
dude.
no.
No, short hair.
Adam.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
so. Yeah, Adam. Yeah. He looked like him, bro, but in a fucking sheriff's uniform. You could
Yeah,
tell
it
he
wasn't
had,
Durs.
you could tell he had a little man complex. He had that Napoleon going on.
Hey, that fool Adam looks like the kid from iCarly.
Might be.
I thought it was, but it's not.
Wait, the kid from iCarly, isn't he like half black?
No, the old iCarly, the original iCarly.
The one that died, though. There's one that died.
Oh yeah, that was the.
He's half black,
Yeah,
half
yeah.
white. Light skinned brother.
I don't know.
Yeah,
who
the
that
dude,
is.
the kid with all the fucking freckles and shit.
Yeah. with
Yeah.
all
He
the
fucking
freckles.
died.
I have no idea
man.
who that is, you guys.
He was
don't
in
know his
the. He was in that Grown Ups movie, or both of them, with Adam Sandler and shit.
Huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, he had like some kind of
I never heard of it.
some diseases.
So yeah, I got blurped over at Pinnacles, and we fucking murdered the fucking food. You know what I'm saying? 2 days of food. It was freezing cold, bro. It was like it was less than 30 degrees.
Yeah, it was not pleasant last weekend.
It was less
It
than
was
30
not
degrees.
nice weather.
Our water bottles were freezing overnight, dude.
Damn.
When you go on these camping trips, do you do you guys all decide, all right, we're turning in, we're going to sleep, good night, fellas, see you tomorrow? Or does everybody just fall out?
We try to stay up as late as we can. I mean, the first night we got buzzed and we smoked, but then the second night we did shrooms and acid. So kind of depends what we're doing, but we try to stay up as late as we can. Usually we'll end up going to bed like 2, 3.
You ever try
Just
you
rock it out.
You ever spend that time chasing the sun and then fucking realize you caught it? And you're like, oh well, it's the next day, guys. What are we gonna do? We're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna crash out.
No. We're going to bed before the sun comes up. But there has been times where I'm barely falling asleep as the sun's coming up. And I'll
Man's
just wake
got
up.
to know his limitations.
I'll just try to sleep in as much as I can, and then
Stay limited.
We usually get up like around 8 or 9 when the sun comes up, or like when it starts getting hot.
Yeah.
It was sick too. They
Makes
had a bat
sense.
cave. They had this fucking trail, this hike you can go on, and it takes you to this cave, and the cave is all fucking. There's bats in there and shit.
Damn.
And you can climb through the cave. It's like this crazy ass fucking natural cave, and it has like it's not even a cave. It's like made by boulders on top of boulders. So it's like all these it's this
Is
big
it
ass
man-made?
fucking mountain. I don't think it's man made. Nah, I don't think so, dude. But
You ever wonder
like
how
all
that?
these.
Go ahead.
What's
How
that?
they make a cave?
You ever wonder how shit like that forms? Like, dude, when you go to Santa Cruz, you see all those rocks, or better yet, over by the lighthouse, those things that look like giant jacks.
Yeah.
How the fuck did that get there?
Those motherfuckers. Well, they put that shit there. The jacks. That shit got put there. But
Okay, well, when you go to like the beaches where or not the beaches, but like where you're at a beach, but there's a cliff right there.
Yeah.
How the fuck?
Even some of those cliffs are man made.
You know what? You're ruining this for me right now. I'm trying to live in wonder, and you're just fucking telling me Superman, the Easter Bunny, and Santa Claus are real. Knock it off, please.
No, they do it on purpose.
Yo, hey, dude, they're all real, and everything that you wonder about can be explained. Let's Google it.
I seen them.
Nah, some of them are real, but some of them are fake as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't, you know.
Weren't you saying something about fucking?
No one likes to know it all, Mario.
Weren't you guys closing up shop and something happened with the fire pit?
I was there when they put them there, dog.
was there,
It's funny because they're not
It's like they brought
jacks.
in
They're
cranes,
actually
helicopters.
They're actually submarine weights. They're submarine anchors.
What was that meat?
Hey, weren't you saying something like there was something that happened like with the cleanup and the shutdown of the fire pit?
Yeah, that brings me to my this full for this week. One of the deadheads. So I went with both deadheads.
1 and 2.
The elder deadhead, this fool, he's using the Dutch oven. He's making some mac and cheese, I think. So he's got the hot coals on top of the Dutch oven. He's got the hot coals underneath, outside of the pit. They're cooking outside of the pit on their own because in the pit we're cooking the steak and the other shit.
Yeah.
So
Need indirect heat.
yeah, so he's got that shit going. So we've got the flame, we got the pit going for about an hour and a half, and we just, my boys just been throwing fucking deadheads are just throwing logs on there, throwing logs, moving it around, keeping it going, getting it real hot, getting a bunch of coals going. So finally, after about an hour and a half of just fucking getting it going, one deadhead says to the other, "Hey, dude, fucking, it's time to get the ash, dump the ash out, so we could, throw some more coals on there and make it hotter or whatever, or open it up to eat." So this fool gets the Dutch oven, and it's heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's like heavy, so it's hard to handle, and has like this little weird ass wire handle, so it's hard to hold and shit. It's hot, so you can't just grab it. But he has a glove. He has like this glove and shit. So he fucking goes and grabs it, and he acted like he was gonna go dump it on the floor, but I guess because it was heavy, it accidentally went into the pit. Like it fucking basically doused all the.
Just tipped.
It tipped, and all the ashes that were on top and underneath, they fucking went right into the fire pit that we're, trying to build for like an hour.
Yeah.
And it almost put out the fire. It didn't put it out, but it almost did.
That'd be crazy. If
Just
it
like
put out
this,
if it put out the
dude.
whole flour, shit, dude.
Hey, when you
Whole
guys
flour. Whole half
when you
flour.
guys get out there, do you build your own fire pit when you get there, or do you just like use whatever's there?
No, there's already a fire pit there. With
That's
a
what I was
grill.
gonna ask about the rotisserie
See?
thing. Do you guys bring some like rotisserie fucking setup that you can buy at like Whole Foods?
So my boys, they brought this thing. It's called a swing set. It's called a meat.
It's like a
playground.
suspension
If you look it
ring.
up. If you search on Google meat playground swing set, you'll find it.
That'll take you right to my website.
It'll take you right to it, dude. And it's basically this little swing thing, and you can hang shit from it. So you can hang the The Dutch oven, you can hang so what they did was hang the chicken by a string, and they just kept spinning the string.
Okay.
And so, like,
cool.
once inertia ran out, and once the energy ran out, then you just spin it around the other way, and it just keeps going. You know, so you got to keep an eye on it, but it's not.
Just keep cranking it.
It's very low maintenance.
Just cranking that shit out.
Cranking your chicken.
It took a long time a long time to cook, but it was fucking worth every minute.
Low and slow, man. When it comes to the bird, fuck yeah, dude.
It took forever to cook, but it was worth the whole 3-day wait.
It took 3 days to cook, but it was worth every minute.
You guys ever look around for shit when, in the forest to like add to what you're cooking? I mean, not like mushrooms or anything
berries?
like that.
Squirrels?
Just like,
Squirrels.
just some shit here and there. A little squirrel meat.
No, dude, we go to Whole Foods.
I feel like that kind of camping isn't around in this part of California, where you can like pick natural shit to actually eat. I mean, the closest it gets is fishing. You fish for your food.
I bet you probably could. Man. You just got to know what you're looking for,
Like berries.
My personal favorite.
Yeah.
My personal favorite is using the wood that's around you to cook with. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you get some manzanita, you get some good flavor out of that. You get, whatever fucking treat. Like, when me and my boys would go, we would go and just fucking like guerrilla style camp and bring a chainsaw, some axes, and we're cutting down shit that we're going to use. And it just like, we bring steaks, and there's something about cooking it with that fucking local wood that gives it that fucking flavor. You can bring your seasonings and shit too, but without that local fucking fire, for lack of a better definition, like it's next level. Like, it always, like, it tastes better. You know what I mean? Like, you fucking feel like you're doing it right.
Next level cooking with me and folks.
I'll tell you one thing: if you get local, you can get this fire ass wood.
You get some fire ass firewood.
You get some of this fire ass local ass wood.
Beat these people.
All right, go beat your children, dude. Come on, dude. That'll pipe them down. That'll quiet them down.
Hey,
dude.
Do the words. I'm not gonna tell you again, you guys. I'm doing this podcast. You're being an asshole.
I'm not gonna tell you again, guys. This is the last time. Shut the fudge up. Until that dog stop barking. Hey!
Okay.
Shut up!
Hey, dude. Your brother's shit super funny still. Super funny, dude.
Yeah, it gives me fucking...
Your brother's Perfect Circus podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, the slit strips?
The whole thing, dude. This fool's funny, dude. He's a fucking comedian. He could do that.
High sodium pussy? That
what's
shit
tight
had
is
me
he's by himself.
Yep. I was just talking to him. I was hanging out with him yesterday. I was telling him the same thing. I was like, yo, what you're doing is way harder than what we're doing, dude.
Yeah. At least we get to play off each other, man.
So I asked him, I was like, yo, do you like actually sit and write shit down? He's like, dude, I have to. I'm like, yeah.
That's what I was wondering too, because he keeps it going seamlessly.
Yeah.
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 He used to get on me for looking at my fucking phone.
During the recording?
You can watch his shit and see him looking down at his shit. So
oh yeah, for sure. I've seen him do it a few times.
You got to have something, dude. It's like it's impossible to memorize.
Got to have a point of reference, dude. At least a whiteboard.
That chill bitch shit. That's my favorite shit, dude. Chill bitch.
Chill bitch.
Or where he goes, what bitch?
Where he goes what?
He's all what bitch.
Hey, what was it he was saying?
So he said his
girl
lady
walks in looking all good and shit, like trying to fucking make a point. And he's like, chill, bitch.
Yeah, no, he was talking about his lady. She's like, yeah, do you think that girl looks good? And he'll go, what bitch? And not look.
Yep.
What was funny is I can't remember what the joke was, but later on in his shit, there was a callback to that what bitch shit. And it was good. It was good. It made me laugh a lot.
I think he designs it like that to, full circle callback.
Perfect circus.
That's what comedians do.
No, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Your brother's he's got it down.
Yeah.
We should fucking sign him up for an open mic and not tell him.
Just be like, yo, come through. That fool goes to bed at 8 o'clock, dog. He'll be sleeping.
Oh, man. Open mic don't start till 10.
Yeah, sleepyhead.
On a Monday. Look at me. Yell at him. Go hit him.
What'd you guys do this weekend?
Dude, I kicked it with my mom. Oh, no. Let me rewind that. Let me start from the beginning. Friday, I was off work. And my girl was like, "What's up? You want to go do something for your birthday, or do you want to just like chill at home?" I go, "Well, we ain't got the kids, we ain't got the baby. Rick's out and about. Let's go explore." So we're in Tracy. I'm looking for barbecue, dude, and there's a spot in Tracy called Shorters. Shorters, not
Shorters.
not shorties. It's Shorters.
Shorters.
And,
Like a bad drug dealer.
Yeah.
You got shorty.
So I went up. So we go into Shorters, and it's a real old school Southern feel in there, and it's like a small diner kind of place. But they're serving it up, doing their cooking, and while they're cooking, you could talk to them through the fucking little window and shit. The square. There's a square cut out between the counters, and dude, the food is fire. Like I've been looking for good barbecue, and that's the best barbecue I've had since I moved here.
Hot fire.
Yeah, hot fire, Dailan. Hey, so after that,
Thailand spit the hot fire.
so after that, we leave from the barbecue spot, and we're getting in the car, and I hear somebody drive by and go, "Ricochet!" Oh, what the fuck? And I couldn't see who it was, but I know that's what I heard, 100%.
Yeah.
And I couldn't, when you don't find out who it is, they don't turn back. You're just like, fuck, who the fuck was that? Who the fuck was
Could have
that?
it been? Who was it?
And then the next day, Facebook Messenger, bing. Hey,
Bong.
it was my boy. Hey, that was me and Tracy. I was like, hell yeah, fool.
When I was young, the fucking cheerleaders used to drive by my house and go, "Mario,
I'm pregnant.
Mario, I'm open.
I heard you did a podcast. Here's my phone number.
Your brother,
I'm open."
hey, your brother comes out. He's all chill, bitch.
Look, chill, drive by, bitch.
Your mom's out. Your mom's on the side. This fool.
My mom's like, "These fools." Yeah.
Ray shows up. What's up?
What's up?
Shit.
Oh, so
That's cool, man.
So that was my Friday, and then Saturday, my mom came through, and she was like, "What's up? What are you drinking? I'll bring it." And I was like, "Oh, well, I'm drinking this." So we drank a whole bunch.
Eddie.
We drank a whole bunch of White Russians, and dude, I got 2 hours of this lady of like old crazy family childhood stories with my aunt here on one of the mics. So she was kind of like telling me where all their nicknames came from and shit. Like my mom was nicknamed after her oldest sister's fat, ugly dog.
That's old.
It's
dude.
so fucked up, right? So my mom's the
That's
baby.
fucking
My
cold.
mom's the baby of 11 kids, and Jesse's mom is one of my mom's sisters,
Yeah.
and she is the roast master.
Yeah.
She's prankzilla. Like she fucks with people and loves it.
Yeah.
So
So it's in the blood.
She's been doing it since she was a kid. So my aunt, my mom, like I said, baby of 11. So her oldest is way older than the youngest. So they to the point where my mom has a nephew older than her. And
Yeah.
Mexican shit.
Mexican shit. Yeah. I'm familiar.
So my aunt moved out, had her own crib, got a dog, named it Chumala or something like that. And it was a little fat dog. And my aunt just came home and started calling my mom that. And so that became her name, and to the point where now all my cousins, all my aunts, as a term of endearment, they call her Chum.
Chum.
Yeah, that's her name.
Damn.
Chum.
So that's where I found out how that came about.
That's pretty cool, right? Like learning that about your mom's nickname and shit.
Dude, my mom, they said
You didn't know that, right? You
Nah.
didn't know that was the story?
No, they said that when she was little, she tried to change it. She'd always come home with a different name. And it was names of other kids that she actually went to school with. She just liked it. She wanted to try them on and shit.
She was tired of Chumala.
Yeah. No,
My name's Marlena.
This is before
Hey.
Chumala.
Hey, Rick, so with the whole thing going on right now in Ukraine and Russia, everybody wants to know if you're still drinking White Russians or if you're going to boycott White Russians.
Well,
Everybody's been hitting me up lately about it.
You could also call him a Caucasian.
White Russians. What are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? You going to
Hey,
support?
dude. I wouldn't say that this drink is supporting Russia.
Is it drinking? Is it vodka?
It's like it's Texas distilled though.
He said, "This is not good."
It's like it's triple distilled like they do in Texas though, so it's not the same.
He's always
I'm not supporting them. I'm supporting the troops.
Yeah, man. I don't know if it's coming from overseas. It's vodka. You're supporting Putin.
Yeah, but Grey Goose is made here in the state.
Hey,
in the States.
If I were his mother,
I'd hug him.
Putin's?
You guys didn't hear that? You guys didn't hear that at all? Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
If I was your mother,
I've heard that growing up.
Bitch, what would you do with your no kid having ass?
Chill, bitch.
Chill, bitch.
If I was your mother,
Shout out to Hendrix and the Perfect Circus podcast.
Yeah, man.
Chill, bitch.
Chill.
I thought that was kind of cool that we were on the whole episode.
Yeah, that was kind of wild. I thought it was funny. You had us playing the whole time in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's funny to me is it looks so random, but he did it for a reason. You know?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
And
you wanted to bring us up.
He brought it up.
I just know there's a method to his madness. You know what I mean? It looks so random and weird, but he thought it out. Like he thought to do it. I don't know. I don't know why, but I know there's a reason.
He told me that he has somebody working on a logo right now too.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of like his logo.
What's that?
I like. Go ahead, Meat.
He's got somebody working on a new logo for himself.
Logo. Yeah, he says somebody's working on a logo.
Logo.
Dope. Well, this week for my This Fool, I got to nominate my lady.
This episode of the podcast has been brought to you. I'm just kidding. Well, gotta go, guys.
Yep. All right.
Hey,
Peace.
you gonna talk about your lady? Listen, first before we get into that, because I think I know what you're gonna say. You're talking about her
feedback in regards to something. Yes.
The time limit.
Yes, the time frame.
Okay, so
feedback.
check this out, dude. First of all, how's your COVID doing?
Honestly, I feel pretty much back to normal. I got a little nasally shit, but that's it.
You look a lot better than you did last night. Last night, you looked kind of like a ghost.
I didn't have the light up.
I don't know what it was, dude, but I was seriously looking. I was like, dang, I don't know if this fool's doing too good. But then that's why I started asking questions and shit.
Hey, real quick, I stopped by the Craft House.
Hey, real slow though.
Spoke to Amber, and she was talking about that that she wants us to come back. And she was kind of disappointed that we didn't show up the following week. But I told her, hey, when COVID hits, dude. So we're just trying to keep everybody safe.
Like I've been down for almost a month now, dude.
Yeah, dude. Meat has definitely been milking it, dude.
Milk's been meeting it.
Dude. At first, I was taking care of the old lady. Then my kids got it, and then I got it.
Yeah,
and it's like fuck, dude. You just can't seem to shake it. I tested myself yesterday, and I'm fucking still positive, dude.
So what, dude? If you don't have symptoms, you're fucking good, dude. I don't care.
But I could give it to somebody else.
Yeah,
not
dude.
Really.
Hey.
Not really, dude. Not really.
Hey, better safe than sorry. You want to be the one to find out?
Hey, the way I look at it is, if I get it, I get it, man.
So you want to be the one to find out? Come lick my nostril.
I'm fucking vaccinated, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm vaccinated.
Come here and tongue fuck my nostril.
Thanks, but no thanks. But
I don't know, dude.
No thanks.
I think you could still possibly get it.
You can still possibly get it if it's early. This fool's had it for 30 days. It's late, dude.
I haven't had it for 30 days. I've had it for like maybe 10.
You just said 3 weeks. Now it's 10 days.
No, it's been in my house for almost 30 days. It started on the 8th.
So you've been exposed to it for 30 days, dude.
Yeah.
And you're fine.
And I still have it.
And
I feel fine, but I'm still positive. Dude, what am I supposed to do?
That's what I'm saying. If you don't have symptoms, you're good.
Yeah, but if I'm still positive, I'm still positive.
No, that's not how it works, dude. That's not how it works. The test can, you know that some of the tests aren't even giving true results, right? Some of them are false positives and false negatives, right? So taking the test is like a 50-50, to be honest. You should take 3 tests in one day and see what happens. I know it's not cheap. But the tests are not 100%.
All right. Well, they're close enough.
That's why it comes down to symptoms. If you have symptoms, then you got to trip because you're going to be passing that shit to somebody else. If you're asymptomatic,
I'd rather just avoid the whole scenario to begin with and just, isolate and, be safe. I don't want to fucking bring that shit to you guys. You know what I mean? Rick's got a baby at home. I don't want him to bring that shit home.
You can stay home for a month, right?
Hey, I'm only getting paid for half of it. Fuck it. Good thing I got my tax return.
See, you're missing out on loot. Give me the loot.
It sucks, dude. I'd rather be able to go to work and shit. This is weak.
Dr. Ruth. Dr. Ruth Mario.
It's weak, dude. I can only take so much TV. As much as I like catching up on my shows and shit, I'm bored shitless.
Yeah.
Which brings me to what I was gonna say here. My lady was saying that you can't get COVID for 90 days after you've gotten COVID. Once you're over it, you can't get it for another 90 days.
What's your take on that, Mario?
What do you think?
Well, for us to break it down to 90 days, that's kind of retarded. But I will say once you've been exposed to it, and if you got it, then you're definitely stronger after the fact you got it, just like anything else.
So you think it boosts your immunity, but she's already triple vaxxed. You know what I mean? She got the double and the booster.
She's got nothing to worry about, dude. She's already had it. She's and she's triple vaxxed, bro. She's solid.
Yeah, because she had it it was over and done in 7 days.
Even if she got it again, it wouldn't be a big deal.
Do you feel that having one is going to make you more immune to the variants, or do you think it's possible that these variants are completely other things? Or is everybody just catching the flu?
Everybody's catching the flu, and they're different variants. But that's the thing; the variants come from the original. So if you had the original, for example, the first one that came out, right? In early 2020, right? And then there was a Delta, then there was an Omicron, right? And then there's a bunch of them. But if you never got one of the first ones and you all of a sudden got the latest one, then you might be a little bit more sick because you never had one of the other ones. But if you got one of the early ones, and then boom, 2 years later you get the Omicron, you get it again, you're going to be most likely okay because your body already beat it.
I never caught any of them.
At the very least,
this is the first time I got hit with it.
At the very least, you would have experienced one, and it won't be as bad the second run.
You know what kind of tripped me out though? When I first got the first vaccine, I didn't feel anything. I just had the dead arm thing, but that's kind of normal when you get a shot. And then the second vaccine, same thing. I didn't get any fever, nothing like that. But then when I got the booster, that's when I did feel a little sick.
Yeah.
And that was the third shot. So I was like, whoa, okay, I've already had.
And that was shots. way after you got the second one.
Yeah, it was almost 2 years.
When I got my second shot.
After the second one, it was another 6 months, I think.
When I got my second shot, I felt it in my balls.
Nice.
It was strange, dude. I felt it in my balls, and I asked the doctor, hey, am I supposed to feel it in my balls? And then he reached down and grabbed. He's all like this.
He's like, do you feel
it was
that?
like a little post-testicle drip.
He's like, I can feel your balls, too. You're good.
He's like, yeah, the variant has traveled straight to your balls.
He's like, let me try different variations of grabbing your balls.
He's all squat and cough.
Squat and cough. Fuck, dude, that's lockup shit, homie.
Yeah. Squat and peel your cheeks back and cough. Give me a good one. Reach deep.
Spread them, squat, cough.
He's all, don't look at me.
He's all, look at the
what's that in there? Hey, what's that in there? Why is there a handle?
He's all, what I tell you about respecting me when I'm fucking talking to you? Point those feet at me, bitch.
Point those fucking feet at me, bitch. Fuck yeah.
Chill, bitch.
Chill, bitch.
Damn. So Mario, you went and you saw.
She's all back to balls.
Pink Floyd. You went and saw a Pink Floyd show, right? It was like a not a laser show, but it was a cover show, right?
Blazer,
cover band playing
phaser, taser,
lasers. Yeah, that was 2 or 3 weeks ago. I went with the Deadheads, and it was up in Frisco at the regional. No, I forgot what it's called. The regional hall.
I love that place.
I don't know. But
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Right on, me too.
And it was cool, man. Like I said, we all took some Sid and watched the show, fucking tripped the fuck out, and just enjoyed the music, man. They were only playing Dark Side of the Moon album, and it was 2 sets. They had the first set, it was about an hour. Then they split up the second one, took a little break, went into the second set. Yeah, I think it was a bunch of old people. So I'm pretty sure the Deadheads, and this one other random dude were the only dudes on Sid, because everybody else was old as fuck. I'm talking like
Yeah.
gray, white hair and shit. Like people sitting down, nobody standing up, like old people.
They all got fucking like hip dysplasia and fucking
Yeah. And then I brought some tree rolled
MRSA.
up. I rolled up some tree, and I probably had like 3 or 4 joints rolled up. And so we got inside, and we're like, where can we blaze it? Where can we blaze it? So I asked one of the security guards. I was like, hey, is there a smoking section? He's all, yeah, outside. I'm like, oh, in the front? He's like, yeah. He's all, I said, for cigarettes? He's all, yeah, for cigarettes. I said, and then my buddy's like, what about weed? And then the dude's like, right here. The security dude's like, right here. It's all good.
Fuck yeah.
He's like, pass it this way.
So then we're like,
No
all right.
smoking except weed.
I know, for real. So then we went downstairs. This was upstairs. So then we made our way downstairs to our seats. And then, hey, why does Meat look like he has a Dumb and Dumber haircut?
He does,
Man,
dude.
what a hat.
It's a hat.
You look like Lloyd Christmas.
You look like all those kids nowadays with the Edgar
You
haircut.
want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
So yeah, we went downstairs
Dude,
to
remember
our
that?
seats.
Remember that movie where they fucking dude? They sell the kid a fucking bird with his head
Dead
taped
bird?
back on and shit.
Hey, birdie, night, good.
He's all
night,
pretty
bird.
bird.
Pretty bird, pretty bird, pretty bird.
Hey,
Sing,
so
pretty bird.
back to your story because I got a question about that.
So we were upstairs at the balcony. We asked the security dude, yo, where can we smoke? He said, cigarettes outside, tree inside. Went downstairs to our seats, fucking picked up the seats. And I was still like, oh, I don't know. Should I smoke? And I said, finally, fuck it. So we went to the back. We got up out our seats, went to the back where Weirdo was dancing around, jumping around, and fucking lit up a fucking joint. And
Shortly after that, another security guard shows up. He goes, "Hey,"
let me hit that shit.
do that here.
he's all, "Hey, it smells good."
Yeah. Nobody said anything. We were just burning them down one after the next. And we
Hey,
fucking
if it was cool like that, I would definitely fuck with people if I was security. Hey, is that weed?
Oh, yeah.
And we were the only ones burning tree. The only ones in the whole fucking place burning tree, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I could not.
That
believe
had
it.
to feel awkward, though,
It
dude.
was a little trippy, but nobody said shit, so fuck it.
Hey, I want to know about the acid, dude. So check this out. I want to know.
Let's hear about the Sid.
Well, I just want to know
Tryptamine.
where the fuck is acid coming from nowadays? Because that shit was created by like chemistry majors and shit. And
Yeah.
I mean, there's real chemistry
Motherfuckers
involved.
were.
Shit,
In
probably
the
right
know.
here. Probably right here in the bay, man.
But I mean, what's that lab look like? Are they doing it at home? Is it an out loud operation where they're doing it hidden in plain sight?
I bet
They're
you.
testing it on cats like my uncle used
Because
to.
if you showed up to a fucking college just to step in and peep in on a class, and they were being instructed to, do some shit, which was really prepping all the materials for them for the final push, the final mix.
Yeah.
And he's just got them preparing this shit.
Yeah.
Who's gonna know other than somebody else who's seen the recipe?
Well,
I know what you're doing. I know what those elements go together for.
If I had to guess,
But you got to make compounds to make the compounds to make the fucking shit work together to begin with. Like,
That's
you
what-
got to have a degree to
That-
make this shit.
That's what I'm saying. And if your chemistry professor at your fucking college is
Berkeley.
walking, yeah, Berkeley for sure. And
Berkeley street corner, Hayden Ashbury.
No, Berkeley. I know what you're talking about. Berkeley College.
Yeah.
Is it state?
USB.
University
Berkeley University.
of Berkeley.
University. So anyway, who knows, dude?
That place.
The professor's got the students getting all that shit ready, doing all that separating the shit and getting it all to where the final mix. You know what I mean? Who's gonna know?
I'll talk to the deadheads and get the final verdict because these fools fucking study that shit.
Yeah.
But
They're all we make it.
But I bet you anything, it's like, it is some chemist and it is some teacher or some dude that studies, chemistry, but he's just doing it in his garage.
For real, no, for sure, and that's what I'm saying though. Like, who knows that guy?
like a
how many
pharmacology major.
hands is this acid touching before it gets to the deadheads? Like, I don't know. I'm just very interested in that.
I got some from
In that pyramid.
So
That's a crazy thing, though.
So the deadheads picked up a sheet from one of their friends, right? And they've had this sheet for almost 2 years, and it was 100 sheets. It was 100 hit sheet, and
Blotter?
We've been it's paper. It's like paper, and it has like little
blotter paper.
Yeah. And we've been peeling off of that for the past 2 years. And so when we go, like the most we've done in one sitting was like, In 2 days, probably like 5 each, dude.
Damn.
Within 5 days, or within 2 days, 5 each.
Yeah, like I remember one time we went to Yosemite and we each did 5.
And you
over the whole weekend. Over the whole weekend.
And
Over
you
the whole
just
weekend.
did some this
Okay.
weekend or last
Yeah,
weekend?
so we did one this weekend each, and then when we went to the Pink Floyd show, we each did one, like 1.2, like a little bit more than one.
So
Yeah.
damn, and they're still hitting.
Yeah, they're still hitting, bro.
That's
they're
crazy.
clean.
It's got a
And they're
shelf
clean.
life.
Yeah, they're clean. No, I don't think it has a shelf life, dude. I don't think so. And it's clean. It's super clean. Doesn't have like a rusty metallic taste or none of that shit. And the come down is clean. The up is clean. Everything's clean.
What if it's
And I got
gotten
this.
better? Do you feel like it may have gotten better?
No, I think it's the same. I think it's the same. I just
Like
think
it's
it depends.
aged like wine and shit.
I think it just depends how often you do it. Like if I did some today and then did some tomorrow, it wouldn't feel the same. But if I did some today and then did some in a week, it's still going to be strong.
Yeah, but if you buy
Hey,
100
comparing
sheets
them
and
to
do it over the
shrooms,
span of 2 years, shit.
Yeah, spread it out.
Shit,
Fucking
yeah.
whip it out.
What
And
do
then I
you
got
think the
some-
difference would be like if you were to take a handful of shrooms and then take a hit or two of this shit? What do you think the difference would be?
Ooh, the mushrooms are definitely more like in your feelings. Like you feel, oh yeah, I need to fucking do a better job at life.
It's more of a cerebral, reflective kind of thing, but whereas the
yeah, like-
acid's like more like visual.
For me personally, I can only speak for myself. The acid is more visual. You're seeing shit. You're like, you fucking looking at things like seeing 3D. You know how like when you put on 3D glasses, like there's the black, the red, the blue.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it kind of looks like that sometimes when I'm looking at people.
Are you able to control it? Like, can you see shit you want to see, or can you just like start turning shit into objects that you want to see, or is it just kind of involuntary? You're like, oh shit, the wall's breathing, or
A lot of it's involuntary, and I notice at night it's definitely more trippy because of shadows.
and your imagination's able to run a little
Yeah.
bit more wild. There's a
Yeah.
lot of unknown in that blackness.
Yeah. You're looking out, and you're like, "Whoa, I only see blackness. I don't see any light."
I
so
would
what's
say
really
I would
there?
say something like that would enhance other senses.
It
You know what I
does
mean?
sound. It does sound.
Yeah,
hearing.
you open your eyes a little wider, you look a little harder.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it definitely does. And the mushrooms is more like in your feelings, more like, oh, I'm a piece of shit and I know it. Like. Oh, I
So
need
it's
to do
more
this.
of a
I'm a piece of
reflective kind
shit.
of
I
thing.
know it. That's why I don't want. That's why I don't want to do my
Somebody's had
mushrooms.
that
Dude.
same come down. You've had that come down a lot then with the mushrooms then.
Well, I notice like when I'm hanging with the deadheads, like it's all good. But then once we go to bed and one of us falls asleep first, or usually I'm the last one to fall asleep, I feel like. And so,
So it's
then
just
I'm
you
just in my
and-
head.
it's just
I'm by
you
myself.
and
I'm in
you?
my head. Yeah. I'm in my head. I'm thinking like, I'm a piece of shit and I know it. And everybody else knows I'm a piece of shit. I
See,
wonder if
that's
everybody
why.
else thinks
That's
I'm a piece of shit.
exactly why I when I get mushrooms, whenever anybody gives me mushrooms, dude, I have them forever. I have mushrooms that I've had for probably almost 10 years sitting in a jar that it's turned into dust. But I took some and they still work.
Well,
And
so
then
what I've been told
the
by the
spores.
deadheads, is that the mushrooms have a shelf life and the acid doesn't.
hey, I can speak firsthand that these mushrooms are still good. I don't
Also-
know. I don't know if
also-
they're packing the same punch because I didn't do no big amount, but I took a little bit and I felt some. I got that little bubble guts. I had little giggles for a second.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, it is
Little
different.
teary eye.
It does vary from mushroom strain to mushroom strain. Like as far as how
Gotcha.
strong it is,
Yeah,
how long it's gonna, the shelf life's gonna be.
I'm
that
sure
sort of
they
thing.
have sativa and indica of mushroom in the mushroom world, something like that, right?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's
There is a bunch
necessarily sativa and indica, but different mushrooms make you feel different ways.
a bunch of different. Well, I
Red
think,
caps, gold caps, the yellow
I think
caps.
it's like intensity, how strong it is. How
okay.
quickly it hits, how good the high is. But yeah, it's like weed where there's different strains and it's gonna make you feel a different way depending on the strain. And
Yeah, I do believe that is the case. One is probably a little more energetic and a creative high, and the other one's probably a trip out. Fucking whoa, hella
Well,
cerebral.
I think it definitely comes down to how much you take, because if I take like a half gram, I feel like I could be maybe a little more artistic or something. But if I were to take 2 grams, I probably wouldn't be able to function. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just want to laugh at shit.
Right. I couldn't even like hold my laugh in. It would have to come out. You know what I mean?
You be trying
that-
trying to write some y'all.
It would get fucked up. But
That's me. Like I'll chomp down on an eighth of shrooms real quick and just like ride that shit out. But like it's that middle period, like just before you peak,
Yeah.
and it's like that's when I find like I'll come up with some creative ass shit. But then after that, it's all downhill. Like I'm just a giggly bitch.
We
You know what I
from
mean?
what I understand, also is the mushroom or the SID it's, like there is no like, oh, there's different strains. You know what I'm saying? It's just the same chemical compound every time. So it's not like.
So there's no difference between what you're taking and that orange sunshine or whatever shit that existed back in the day that was supposed to be.
There's like that liquid in the dropper, and then there's the blotter sheets, and then there's this and that.
See, again,
I think it all hits the same.
I'm not 100%, but from what I understand, it's kind of like how much you take. Like if I take one hit of the mushrooms, I forgot how they measure it. They were telling me how it's measured, but if I take one hit of the acid and then I take, versus some other kind, I think it's very similar. But I will say this, I got some from my other buddy that wasn't off the sheet of paper. It was kind of like this triangular, like plastic. It looked like the Listerine strips that you get.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like that, but it was like a hard plastic. It was like a pyramid, and there was some shit inside of it. I think it was liquid. I don't know.
So what? You just bite it and it squirts into your mouth. And
So we took those one time. I got those from my buddy. We took those one time, and those ones didn't feel as strong as the paper that we have. So I think there is something to the application, like whether if I were to take it and put it in my fucking eyeball, I might feel it right away, whereas if I put it on my skin or under my tongue, it might be a different experience.
I don't know if this is a myth or not, but I heard that when you put it in your eye, when you put it up your butt, you're going to feel it for sure. And it starts in
one way or another,
it
brother.
starts in your dick, even if you're a woman.
You're feeling something.
It starts in her dick. No,
no, but man, my dick is huge. Oversized clit.
Oh, man, I think I'm feeling it.
She's walking around like she's got a boner and shit.
Like, my finger's up your butt. I'm giving you acid up your butt. Yeah, you're feeling it, dude.
No, I heard that if you put the acid in your eye like that your tears come out green.
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like antifreeze green, because that's what I imagine when you say they come out green. I'm imagining you hit your eye and then antifreeze drips from your eyeballs.
Yeah, that bright ass.
See, I've only done liquid acid twice, and it was beige both times. First time it didn't do shit because I probably got hustled. The second time,
by liquid acid, I mean I licked asses.
I licked asses
Lick
at
it
the bus stop. It's totally worth it. I'd do it again. I recommend it.
Eddie.
But no, the first time it didn't really do shit. Like I saw like a couple trails, shit like that, but it wasn't all that. The second time I did it, it was like kind of like what you were saying. Like I was shrooming. I had the visuals like I was shrooming, but there was no emotional attachment to it. I was just visually tripping.
Yeah.
Have you ever done
all visual.
Have you ever taken acid and not tripped?
Yeah, the first time I did it, but it was probably bunk.
No, I've never. No, every time I've always felt something. This last time when we went to Pinnacles, we started with the acid, and then probably like an hour or two later, we took the Lemon Tech.
I took
Lemon Tech.
I think it was acid. I trust that it was acid. I took it twice, and I didn't feel anything. The first time was with a buddy of mine, and I think it may have been because I was nervous and didn't let it sit there long enough and took it out. But the second time, I really made the attempt. I was with some buddies, and they tripped. You know what I mean? They tripped out. I didn't, but it was sold to them on toothpaste, like just on a glob of toothpaste on a piece of foil.
Whoa, never heard of that.
Yeah, me neither.
Huh.
So what
I
do you
seen
do?
it on paper. I got it in a breath mint thing.
Yeah, it was like almost like those candy drops. So everybody just got it. Was kind of dried up the toothpaste. So everybody just kind of got one and just let it melt, dissolve in their mouth. Just it was toothpaste.
Yeah. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, but it didn't do shit. But I could tell you about my first mushroom trip ever.
Why don't you tell us about the time you drank Kool-Aid recently?
Drank Kool-Aid?
That's right.
I told you guys about when I made Kool-Aid?
Rick drank Kool-Aid.
Yeah, like you used to drink it all the time when you were a kid. You're like, fuck that. And then you had it again recently. You were telling us how fucking dope it was.
Well, it was pretty enjoyable. I gotta be honest, dude. It was pretty enjoyable. I was going to the store to get some of that Country Time lemonade. And I only like the pink one. Fuck the yellow one. And
I like the yellow one.
They didn't have the pink one. They only had the yellow one. Fuck the yellow one and people who like the yellow one. The yellow
one's bomb.
Yeah, right, dude. Yeah, right,
dude.
Dude.
For softies.
You could tell.
I'm gonna go get a beer.
You could tell a lot about a person that likes the yellow one.
Ooh, shots fired.
I can't hear you. I'm gonna mute my mic.
All right, cool.
Oh, what a dick.
Especially dudes named Big Nuts.
Fuck that guy.
No, so yeah, I picked up some. This is, I'm not even gonna finish telling this because if you think about it, how fucking stupid is that? Hey, this is what do you talk about on your podcast? Well, I talked about how I made Kool-Aid.
Lemonade.
I talked
We
about
had some lemonade.
I talked about making Kool-Aid after not making it forever.
All right. Well, in that case, I do want to bring this up, dude. My neighbors are fucking irritating
make
me,
some
dude.
Kool-Aid. Oh, tell me all
my
about
neighbors are fucking pissing me off, dude.
Oh, meat
fucking
dish.
in the cul-de-sac. Like over here in the cul-de-sac, like I got a guy who thinks he's the one-man neighborhood watch.
Yes.
And
does he have
he's the kind of guy who sees you walking your dog and shit. He'll be like, if your dog poops, you better pick it up.
Does he walk around with any kind of ornaments on him?
No, he's just a fat white dude, probably divorced.
No visible pepper.
Nothing better to do.
No visible pepper spray. Taser in a holster.
No, but this fucking piece of shit, like, he's one of those guys, he'll walk up to you and be like, hey, you're not supposed to be doing this, this, and this, even though you're, like, minding your own fucking business.
Yeah.
And, anyways, one of my other neighbors, my buddy Anthony, like, he smokes out and shit over there in the cul-de-sac. There's a bunch of stoners that come out from all the apartment complexes. I got, like, 3 apartment complexes that share this cul-de-sac. So all the stoners come out to the cul-de-sac and they burn and shit. It's kind of sketchy, but...
You think Big Nuts has a colder sack?
People kind of look out for each other, you know what I mean? So, anyways, he's like, "Hey, dude, saw somebody taking pictures of your car because I parked my Ford out there and I got a fucking flat tire. Like it died. It deflated while I got COVID. I haven't had the time to fucking fix it, and it sat for a couple days. And dude's out there taking pictures of my shit, and yeah, I'm waiting until I see this fucking dude. I'm gonna steal his fucking phone right out of his fucking hand. I know what he looks like. I know what car he drives.
Make sure
I'm gonna snatch that shit. I'm gonna lick his phone and I'm gonna slap him with it so he gets COVID.
Make sure it's his only phone and don't give it back to him so he can't call the cops on you.
Oh no. But I'm gonna get into that. But you have a situation like that. You have shitty neighbors. Like, you ever have anything like that happen with you anymore? Like, you moved out. You moved out.
I used to be the shitty neighbors.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, like, you weren't like the yard narc neighbor. You weren't like out there fucking dry snitching for no reason.
No, absolutely not.
What got me is like, dude, my registration's good. Normally I keep my car clean, but I parked it under this tree, so like it got dirty fast. But it's like, dude, what the fuck? You have nothing better to do than just walk around and taking pictures of shit you don't like. Like, there was a motorcycle that was fucking scrapped. Like, it was clearly stolen, and it was there for 3 days. By the time I came back on the 3rd day, the only thing left was the frame, and that was gone fucking a couple hours later.
Brains?
The frame of this motorcycle.
Frame. They said the brain.
Yeah, and it's just like, and this asshole's out here taking pictures of my fucking car like I'm fucking causing a problem. You know what I mean? Fuck that.
You should probably just like do irritating shit to him, kind of troll him. Hang out where he can't see you, and then when he comes out, fucking blah, and then just go home like nothing.
Like, howdy. Hey, I see you over there, sir.
Just scare him.
Hey, sir. I heard you like to suck dick. You like that dick?
Or just every time you see him, go make small talk with him, but make it awkward.
Just go McConaughey on him. Hey, man, so how we doing? I know you like to take pictures. I like to take pictures, too. You know what I like to do? I like taking pictures of buttholes. I heard you I heard you have a butthole. How about I take a picture of one of yours? Why don't you come over to my studio?
I think that'll get you in trouble.
What?
Taking pictures of buttholes?
Not me, McConaughey.
Count me out.
The cop shows up. It wasn't me.
Hey, it wasn't me, man. It was McConaughey. He showed up. He was like, hey, they call me Moondog on Saturdays. All right, man. Well, shit. What are you doing? He was like, well, I want to come out here and take pictures of buttholes.
Speaking of dirty vatos, what about Secrets of Playboy? Have you guys seen that on A&E Network?
No.
Secrets of Playboy, man. Dude. Talking about all the bestiality that the Hefner
fucking the puppies and shit and goats and the llamas.
Fucking his own dog, dude.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I mean, what are you going to do when you fucked every possible type of pussy?
Watching porn
You're just going to find a different type of pussy, different species?
Watching porn stars give blowjobs to German shepherds and all that, dude.
Yeah, that's right. What's her name? From the chick from Deep Throat, right? Like they got her to blow a dog.
Lisa Lovelace.
Damn,
Your
that's
girl,
pretty
Lisa Lovelace.
fucked up.
Dang, he's having his own private donkey shows and shit.
Going deep on the shepherd. In front of the crowd, with the crowd cheering her on.
Clerks 2 style.
That's crazy.
Right there in the driveway as soon as she pulled up, fresh out the limo.
Damn, just polished it off.
Holler at your dog.
Just swallowing the lipstick.
Yo, bark at your dog. Nasty. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I was watching it. I got stuck, dude. I watched one episode and I fucking.
Yeah, I watched her suck that dog's dick so fucking much. I can't even think of anything else.
They just told stories, stupid. Stupid. Yeah, but they fucking it was just like his ex-girlfriends telling stories and people that work for him and.
Oh yeah, people he brought up in the industry too, right? Like his secretary and shit, right?
Well, they were saying everything that even happened. There was a bunch of shit that happened at the corporate offices too, like in Chicago and LA. LA was the mansion, but they had a mansion in fucking Chicago, and they had like Playboy Bunny. Like they used to back in I think the 70s or the 80s. They used to have like Playboy Bunny clubs, like clubs you would come to. It was like like a restaurant,
like a gentleman's club, or like a Hooters.
I don't think they were dancing or doing nothing like that. They were just waitresses serving you in the bunny outfit.
Huh.
Yeah.
And there would be like celebrities and politicians and motherfuckers with money would get special VIP cards. So when they showed up, depending what type of card they have, because there was different cards, either you were VIP or you were just like a peasant like everybody else. So you paid like I think it was like $25 a month or some shit to be a member. And
paid X amount.
Yeah, and like I said, the fucking super high-end VIP dudes were, usually celebrities or people with money and shit. And the bunnies were told to, when the VIPs come in, you give them anything they want, dude.
Damn.
And it's on the house.
Could you imagine like what that would be like? Like, hey, let me call you back later. I gotta go to work. I gotta go blow a camel. Like I got a bunch of high rollers coming into the restaurant and I got to, do a little meet and greet and I got to walk them through. They're going to meet Hef and they're going to, have their little session, but I got to go fuck a camel real quick.
Well, fucking the camel wasn't at the
restaurant,
restaurant, dude. It would be
obviously, but you know what I'm saying? Like there was some fuckery going on. Cause that like, how do you go from point A to blowing a dog getting out of the limo? You know what I mean?
Well, come on. The chick was a porn star and she was drunk. That
doesn't mean that it's not like she signed up for it. She probably got coerced into it. Like as soon as they walked out, hey girl, check this out.
Well, for sure. No, for sure. I'm not saying
that's fucked.
No, I'm not saying that they didn't have nothing to do with it, but come on, dude. This chick was already used to doing a lot of crazy shit. She was known for Deep Throat.
Well, yeah. Well, she just showed up in
the 70s.
People. Yep.
Yeah. So everywhere she goes, it doesn't matter if it's the Playboy Mansion or the fucking Benihana's, once they find out who she is, they're gonna be like, "Oh shit, this bitch."
She's like, "I got the fucking onion volcano. Now I'm gonna go fucking blow a goat."
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Let's see what you can do with a noodle." You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Take her to the fucking noodle house.
Give her the noodle bowl. Sure, what the fuck?
She want to know. Hey, she want to know what guan with that wonton.
She got that wagwan with that fun.
Wagwan with that wonton, saying.
This poor bitch had to blow a deer.
Noodle boy at the noodle house.
Noodle boy.
Yeah, man.
That's fucked.
Secrets of Playboy, man. If you guys get a chance, fucking look it up. It's a good one, dude. You'll be stuck on it for sure.
I remember reading an article, strangely enough, in a Playboy, where they were talking about
this guy's reading fucking articles.
Life. Yes, believe it or not, I read an article in it.
Believe it or not.
And it's like,
I'm not gonna lie. I read the article.
It was before that TV show with the three broads. Was it The Girls Next Door? Way before that, but it was like. Basically, he's got a room full of broads, like only a couple are fucking him and shit, and like he's half impotent, and they're like, just like, come on, Hef, you can do it.
Yeah,
and it's just him jerking off.
Yeah,
and it sounded like the saddest fucking thing that Hugh Hefner could have ever done. Yeah. Honestly, it sounded so disappointing.
There was they interviewed like security guards and like limo drivers and maids and all these people that worked at the mansion, and they were saying like, yeah, there was like after he would have, because it was like every single day he was doing something. Like, Mondays would be fucking poker night, and then Tuesdays would be date night, and then Wednesdays would be karaoke night. So every single fucking night
there was a theme night. Yeah.
Everything there was something cracking every fucking day, and the people that worked there, like the maids and the butlers and shit, they knew that as soon as the party was over, like after the orgy was over and all this shit, they had to come in and clean up and get shit ready for the next day.
For the 3-dog night?
Yeah. So the German Shepherd's going to be here tomorrow. Make sure we get the puppy pal, the puppy chow.
Yep.
Ain't that the name of a band, 3-Dog Night?
Yep. 70s band. Yep. 3-Dog Night. There was also that thing that I remember seeing. I don't know if I watched the same one you did, but they were talking about the grotto, that underwater grotto that he had. Like, there was a period of time where it was a fucking health hazard to go in there. Like, people went in there and they got like legitimately like almost dying sick because of fucking all the nasty shit that was going on in that grotto, all the fucking, and just like it was unsanitary. Like, people were getting like staph infections, fucking STDs, fucking respiratory infections, life-threatening respiratory infections, just because the shit was so nasty.
Bro, that was happening over here on the east side of the 24-hour fitness in the fucking jacuzzi.
That's still happening, dog. That's at Motel 6 over there off of Tully, dog. Come on.
Yeah, you ain't got to go to the grotto to get staph infection, dude.
But no, like, that was the thing. Like, even celebrities, like, they were fucking, some of them were going to start dropping like flies. They had to shut down the fucking whole thing.
Who was that?
Sterilize it.
Who was the guy that was on Soul Train? Don Cornelius?
Oh, yeah, I heard about his shit.
Yeah, they were saying he was a big time dude that would go there all the time, and like they all knew him.
He would like not let the bitches leave though.
Yeah, he was borderline on some Bill Cosby shit. Yeah,
Bill taught him everything he knows. Or
yeah,
do you think Don taught Bill?
They show Bill Cosby too, like going to the fucking mansion, and all these fucking weirdos going to the mansion.
Yeah, it was him and Scatman Crothers from the fucking Shining movie.
Hey, do you remember that movie Kids?
Yeah.
Totally
Dude,
separate.
I was just thinking about that one.
Totally separate from all that. Dude, I watched the beginning of the movie. I caught the intro. The Weinstein Foundation or the Weinstein Film Company or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
Harvey.
dude.
Harvey.
And the dude who directed that is Larry Clark. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Larry Clark movies, but he's known for pushing the envelope. He got himself blackballed.
Yeah.
A lot of full frontal, a lot of teen sex.
Yeah, really, like, and it looked like they were fucking. Like,
I feel like
it was half a porno.
I feel like you talking about Bully.
Yeah,
I feel like Bully was him sneaking back in. You know what I mean? I feel like I feel like they didn't really put too much attention on who the director was for Bully, but
Rachel Miner was fucking psycho in that fucking movie though.
Which one is she?
She was the one she was the one who went bragging about it. Yeah,
the one who wanted it, who started it all. The girlfriend.
Yeah.
You see this movie, Mario?
Nah.
It's based on a true story. There's a book about it. People read it in school. There's this book called Bully.
It was a big old thing in the 90s.
The book was a big deal because I don't know if they read it in school, but kids in school got a hold of it. But
we knew the story. It's when it happened. When we were kids.
So there's a book called Bully, and one of the most memorable details is that they left this kid's body, and the alligators got him. It was in Florida. And the alligators started to eat his body and shit. They made a movie about it.
They didn't eat all of it.
And it was directed by Larry Clark, the guy who made Kids. And he's been known for making wild shit. If you watch Bully, you'll have an idea of what I'm talking about. But I just think Weinstein had something to do with this. I wonder if he fucked any of those girls.
He tried. He tried.
Well, I'll bet you he fucked that little Hawaiian girl from Teenage Caveman.
Oh, for sure.
Have you seen Ken Park?
Ken Park or Ken Pack?
No, it's called Ken Park. It's a movie that I don't know where it got released, dude, but it definitely didn't get released here. Dude, that girl's sucking dick, dude, and you see it. It's like a porno, fool.
Dang.
Yeah, she's getting double teamed, and they're all teenagers. At least they're supposed to be. Their characters are.
Yeah.
Like children. It's kind of wild. And in Ken Park, it doesn't show him. Fuck, dude. Let me see if I can find this image because it's pretty wild, dude.
You're gonna get us kicked off the YouTubes.
Nah.
Hey, YouTubes.
But no, seriously, like the way that this dude Terry Clark shot these movies, it's I think the word I'm looking for is visceral. Like when in kids, like if you don't know the plot, Google it. I don't want to fucking spoil it because it is worth the watch. But it's
We talking about kids?
I'm talking about this dude's fucking cinematography style. Like he has this weird way with angles. Shit looks pretty fucking real.
Yes.
And like you were saying, this Ken Park movie, fucking odds are there was something really happening going on. But yeah, the shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's a little inappropriate.
Hey, dude, you see his tongue. Dude, I think the only thing separating his mouth from her cooch is a piece of tape. Because he's licking in this movie, dude. He's licking her. She's a grown-ass woman. And you know who her husband is? The dude who does fucking the voice for Patrick Starr.
I don't know.
What are you telling me? Fucking
the dude from Coach?
Fucking...
Yeah, Dauber.
Yeah, Dauber from Coach.
Yeah, that's her husband.
Holy shit balls!
Yeah, dude. Ken Park, disturbing. Oh, you know,
indie money.
And Larry Clark, he put together this book called Tulsa a long time ago. I think in the 60s or 70s. Let me see if I could show you that real quick.
Dang. Yeah, that's pretty rough. But yeah, dude, the way the dude puts his movies together, like it makes you like it immerses you in the scenario. Like even in Bully and shit, you're like, holy fuck, like this seems kind of pretty real. You know what I mean? Like
these are his photos.
He presents it.
These are his real photos.
Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, dude's definitely got a way with the lens. You know what I mean? Like the shit he shoots is like you would question what was really going on when they shot it.
Look at that.
Nuts.
Titties.
Suicide.
Oh, by the way, I got a day from Sunnyvale this week.
Oh, you do?
What?
Yeah. Yep.
Dope. Hey, don't be making no noise.
Did you learn how to?
You ready?
Did you learn how to line in over there?
Line in. No, but I could just play it through my phone.
Oh God.
On the mic. It'll work fine. We did it before that way.
All right. Give me a second. I gotta go.
Okay. 10 to that.
He's like, I gotta go. He's like, I
gotta go force a squirt.
I gotta go look up the answers.
I gotta look up the answers to the quiz.
I can't do that for too much longer.
Don't. Yeah. No, yeah, don't.
Oh, okay. Do it again.
Don't. See here.
Oh, I got it this fool.
Wish I could smoke a stick.
I got it this fool.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
This fool. Now, so, dude, at my job, I only do one specific thing right now. I don't know how to do these other things, so I specialize in this specific thing.
Yeah.
So if I show up to the job to do this specific job and then somebody approaches me wanting to talk about other things than that, you're pulling me away from what I got to do, dude. And I didn't come here to chat, and you should be here to work as well.
Chatty Patty.
Yeah, and so I showed up to this place, and this dude was just like hanging out, dude. But he wasn't even hanging out, like being social, because I wasn't saying shit to him because I was fucking busy. He was just standing there, hovering over me, to the point where I needed him to get out of my way to do what I had to do, and I had to hey, excuse me.
Yeah, excuse you.
And yeah, dude, he just started pointing at shit. And in those scenarios, I'm trying to figure out how to be cool about it You know what I mean? Because naturally, I want to be like, hey, dog, what the fuck? Do you think I'm here to be your friend? Go over there.
Yeah.
But I can't do that. I got to be nice.
You got to be professional.
Yeah, so instead I go, hey, dog, if I'd have known I was putting on a show, I'd have sold you tickets, motherfucker.
Ooh, backstage pass. Biatch.
You didn't cop that all access, player.
Trying
to fall back, Jack.
All black access?
What about last week? Maybe it wasn't last week. It was the week before.
Not last week, but the week before.
There was a segment where Meat was talking about dildos.
And how much he wants one, hella bad. And we were like, no, Matt, we're not going to peg you, dude.
No,
Stop
man,
asking.
I'm making a dick mold for my old lady. So when I ain't around, I'm still around.
You're still making it?
Are you using Home Depot supplies or are you doing like an online kit?
No. I'm gonna get the online kit. I ain't gonna do no fucking bullshit.
You're not gonna do it with like Quickcrete?
Mix my own Quickcrete dick Quickcrete fucking meat.
You're not gonna make a mold with dick Quickcrete?
Are you gonna show us when it's done?
Why would I do that?
Why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you do that, Meat?
Well, show us what you're working with, dude.
show us what Tracky's twerking with, dog.
I don't want you guys to get upset.
You ain't proud.
Feel inadequate.
Upset?
I don't want you to feel inadequate,
bro. What the fuck?
Why? Yeah. Why wouldn't you show us?
There's a reason y'all call me Meat.
Well,
because your name's Matt.
Because that's what everybody else is calling you.
Yeah, it's because your name's Matt. We accidentally called you Meat one day.
What do you want us to call you, Dick Mold? Come on, dude.
I feel like that's worse somehow.
That's way worse.
So last week,
strangely.
Not last week, but the week before, when you were breaking down the differences between the vibrators, the bullet, and the rabbit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
My chick brought it to my attention that we should nominate you as this fool.
Of course, she did.
I got it wrong
because you had it backwards. And I don't know how she knows because we've never had a vibrator in the fucking bed besides a Theragun.
Have you guys ever used the Theragun sexually?
I tried to, but
that's a lot of thrust.
Did she repaint the walls? She repaint the walls when you did?
No. I was like, okay, honey, okay, don't worry.
Yeah, because if she starts liking that, you're fucked. Yeah,
then I'm out. Then I'm done.
You gave her the "who needs a man" setting, the cheat code.
When that happens, you got to get yourself that old school fucking '60s belt that goes around your waist and shakes you, and then go, "Come here, babe.
Come here, sit on this." Fucking. Yeah, she was saying that you had them backwards, the bullet versus the rabbit, dude. So,
geez,
the bullet is the dick. The bullet's shaped like a bullet. Oh no, the bullet. The bullet's like a chapstick.
Yeah, it's tiny, and then the rabbit is meant to do a little more damage, right?
That's like the little thing with the little. Hey, why do Mexican cats be doing that shit? When they talk about sex, why do Mexican cats be doing that shit? Though? Yeah, did you only forget?
Because it's a universal language.
Why do they do this? What is this? This is a stupid part of the podcast, dude.
This part of the podcast has been brought to you by sex toys.
So then I was chilling.
That we don't know nothing about.
I was chilling with my chicken. She wanted to do the nasty, so I gave her the. So fucking Star Wars characters.
Fucking got R2-D2 and shit.
Chewie.
Hey, so are we ready for that Dave from Sunnyvale?
DFSV.
Hey, Rick, turn yourself up. You're hella quiet.
Am I, dude?
I got my volume is cranked up. I can't make you guys any louder. A towel.
Oh, dude.
Okay, ready?
Oh, dude. Come on, man.
Let's do it.
Oh, shit.
So we're going to take a trip down the 1990s and play another game of Name That Song. What I'm going to do for you is play you a song
The 1990s. We should be good at this.
from each year of the 1990s, and you are going to guess the name of the song and the artist. We have 10 songs plus one bonus song at the end.
Oh, shit.
So let's just get started with song number 1.
Dave from Sunnyvale.
Shit.
Is that Herbie Hancock?
It might be.
Yeah.
Sounds like a theme song to a show.
Paula Abdul.
Yeah, definitely Paula Abdul.
It might not be. Is that what it is?
Paula Abdul. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it, you old motherfucker.
And if you said Opposites Attract by Paula Abdul,
You are old.
correct.
Just over 40.
Just.
Get it closer to the mic, Mario.
Just.
How many times do you think Mario ran through this before he CNC Music
Come
Factory?
on, dog. CNC.
Everybody dance.
Sweat.
Come on, let's sweat.
It's not called Everybody Dance now.
Baby. Everybody dance now. Everybody dance now.
I saw them in concert when I was a kid.
What's up there? I got the power.
At the
That's
Circle Star
different.
Arena.
Nah, at Great America.
At the Cow Palace.
Oh, shit.
At Great American, we saw Belle Biv DeVoe.
Oh, shit. What?
Yeah, BBD.
Who else did we see?
Boys.
I saw Zappa Roger when I was a kid.
You Sweat by CNC Music Factory. You are correct.
Are we getting a point for the title and a point for the artist?
Yeah.
92.
I think you get a point for the year, too.
Here we go.
Come on, let's sweat.
No points for the year. He only said a point for the name and the artist.
I'm too sexy.
I'm too
Right
sexy.
said Fred.
Right said Fred.
I'm too sexy,
sexy
for
for my
shirt.
balls.
So sexy it hurts.
Hey, you know what's funny, dude? When this song first came out, I thought it was Pauly Shore that sang it.
And if you
Or at least when I
said
first heard it.
I'm Too Sexy by Right Said
Is it
Fred,
80s?
Yep.
90s?
You are correct.
I'll say
92?
80s.
We're doing 90s, he said.
I'm going to say 90, 91.
I'm a model, you know what I mean.
is that the one I'm using?
I'm saying 92, but it's just a guess.
Did you clean the one?
Yeah,
I'm
I'd say
using?
90. Let's see.
All right.
Nine deuce, nigga.
Spray it. All right, get out of here. Honey, I'm trying to get famous. Get
I
the
said
fuck outta here.
1990. 1990.
Are we still on Right Said Fred?
Right said Matt.
The
Okay, yes. No, I'm on 91. I'm sticking to 91.
And if you said I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred, you are correct. Let's move on to
Yeah, he didn't.
Okay.
93.
He didn't stipulate the year this time.
Oh, okay. So that was 93. Okay, the next.
Oh,
is
he's telling us the
93.
year.
So that was 92 then.
Okay, we're 93. So I was right. I'm going to take that point.
When that song came out, there was this girl in my class. I forgot what grade I was in. I think it was like, third or fourth grade or some shit. And I liked her. I think her name was Perla. Perla. Yeah, her name was Perla. And I liked her. So I copied that song and wrote a song about her, but I just changed the lyrics. And instead
I'm
of
too Perla for this shirt.
I changed
Like
since,
Perla in that shirt.
since her
She
name was
looks so
Perla.
good in shorts.
Since her name was Perla, I switched it to her being a pear in the pear bowl. In the pear bowl. Yeah, the pear bowl. I do a little dance in the and I remember I got in trouble because I gave the paper to her that I wrote the fucking lyrics down. I gave it to her. And she fucking turned it in. I got in trouble, dude.
Snitched on you?
Hey, fuck that bitch named Perla. Ever since then, it's been on with bitches named Perla, dog. Like, fuck a bitch.
Fuck a
Trying to get up
bitch.
on her Perla whites.
When I hear Perla, yo, motherfucker, bitch.
Informer, Snow.
West Philadelphia,
yep,
born and raised on the playground. That's where I spent one of my days.
Hey,
Lick your boom boom dance.
No,
I got
Snow
that.
from Canada.
yeah.
Snow from Canada.
So I'm taking those 2 points for show.
And if you said Informer by Snow,
Snitch.
you are
The Informer by Snitch.
He's no snitch.
94.
He got snitched
Nope.
on. Hey, before you continue, I need
Hot Stepper.
Come on, I need Kamosi.
Hot
Hot
Stepper.
Stepper, dog. I need
Fuck.
Kamosi.
Okay, we both get that. We all three get that.
I got it first.
Hey, I listened.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Let's do a song and use that beat, dude.
What do you mean use the beat for the end of the
Use
track?
that beat. Yeah. Let's write a new song, but we'll use that beat.
Here come the Hot
What,
Stepper.
Informer?
No, Hot
Here
Stepper.
come the sloppy meat.
Hot Stepper. It doesn't have to be the exact same beat, but something similar, like a similar feel, or maybe even take a sample from that and incorporate it into a new track.
Okay.
Meat got it like that.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, we can do that.
No, meat don't die. Yet
sure
he
they
likes to fry.
Sure, we can do that.
Yeah, shit's sweet. Shit's sweet.
It's got vodka in it.
Hey,
I'm down with the Russians, but I'm down with the white Russians.
Putin.
just yesterday,
Fatality.
I listened to the Snow album. Dude, coincidentally, I just listened to that album yesterday. It's called 12. It's called 12 Inches of Snow.
Shut up.
Hey, was that a sequel to the movie 12 Inches of Slave?
No, but it's called 12 Inches of Snow. And check this out. He's got a. Do you remember that clip that I sent you? Those dudes singing that song in the living room. That's a Snow song.
Yeah.
That's a Snow song, and I listened to that song.
And it was awful.
The Snow song's kind of tight, dog. Dude, he also got this song called Runway. That shit's kind of tight too.
I only remember two songs from him. Those two,
Informer?
the Informer one and that one that you sent. The other
Runway.
day.
Oh, that one I sent you, the red
Yeah,
dress.
I don't remember any of the other ones.
Oh, dude,
She
I'm
got
gonna,
that red dress.
I'm gonna have to put you up on game real quick, dude.
I got the red dress. All right, hey, let's finish up with the day.
No, hold on 1 second, dude. Hold on
We
one
already
second,
know.
meat.
I
I already,
already sold on that
hey,
one.
I already won this, you guys, so don't worry about it.
Here come the half stepper.
Making friends again, Billy.
I like to keep always close.
Alexa, turn on the subtitles.
Fucking commercials. I hate YouTube sometimes.
And if you said,
Hey.
here comes the hot stepper by Keith
Look at
Rocking
Yeah,
that
he look-
90s vest.
He
Look
looks
at
like
the
he's
sea ring with the fucking with the T-top.
He looks like he's at the Sunnyvale trailer park.
Hey, that fool looks like my homie TJ that I worked at the gas station with.
Ooh, this was hard.
This fool is hard, dog. I can't play the whole
Spitting
thing.
them bars, fool.
Boom.
Hey, you know what they said, man? That white boy who earns the
Listen
black
right here,
dude's
dope
respect.
ass part.
Whoa.
I don't know, dude.
Oh, look at him all
He's
tough,
kind of
jumping from
tight,
fucking
dude.
one scrap
Yo,
to another scrap.
This was the original Drake, dude.
For real.
Coolio.
Come on, man.
Gangsta's
Gangsta's Paradise.
Fuck, I wasn't ready. Do over. Do it over. I wasn't ready. Dude.
That's 1996.
Now I'll let you guys shine.
Valley
I'll
of
let
the
you guys
Shadow
shine.
of Death.
And if you said Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio, you are
Wrong.
What was the name of the movie?
Dangerous
movie?
Dangerous Minds.
Damn, you guys are good.
Man, the worst part was
Macarena.
when
Macarena.
That's when I felt.
Who sings it?
Ricky Martin.
No.
Dude, come on. That's the Macarena, dog.
It's
That's the fucking Macarena, dude.
fucking-
Los Del Rio.
Is that who it is?
And if you
Yeah,
said
yeah.
Macarena by Los Del Rio,
Damn, he's good, dude. He knows all the names and shit. Fucking me.
Finally, I win one.
You didn't win. You're keeping score because I'm keeping tally right here of mine.
Puff Daddy. More money, more problems.
Yeah. Couldn't hear that, man. All I
Yeah,
could
you
hear
didn't
was-
put the mic onto it.
All I needed was the beginning part.
We needed some of it
Yeah,
though.
because you can hear it. You got to hold it up to the mic,
I,
dude.
played it I was holding it to
We
the mic,
needed
just
that
like
too.
this.
We needed that beginning too, dude.
Mm.
Puff Daddy, more money, more problems.
I'm a default that. Go ahead. I don't
I
give a
get
fuck.
2 points, you get 0.
Go ahead. Are you guys keeping track of your points?
Who's not? Who flew to the spot? Who blew they snap?
I came to thrill. I got a dentist bill. Motherfucker, come. I want to take a pill.
No money, no problems. By Notorious B.I.G.
You 1 point, Mario.
Mace.
1 point.
You
Ooh.
are.
And Mace.
Puff Daddy, man.
Let's move to 1998.
Don't hate 98. Ready? Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Bet you it's Destiny's
Here it
Child.
goes.
Shut up, meat.
I bet you it's
Shut up,
shut
dude.
up,
You already
Mario.
know.
I bet you it's what's his name?
Dude,
fucking
shut up and
Master
play
P.
it.
Master P or Hot Boys.
You know.
Oh, come on, man. Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, I
homie.
knew meat would know that.
I know white music.
Me too. Oh, come on, man. Make it harder.
Dude, they play it every day at my job.
Is that the
Every
song?
single
Is that the
day.
fucking Chinese chicken?
And if you said
Yep. I'm checking it off. I got the Chinese chicken.
ladies, you are correct.
Fuck, that sucks.
I think I'm at 4, bro.
Santana
Smooth.
and
Carlos Santana featuring Rob Thomas.
fucking, you're fucking white.
This fool listens
Hella
to
white, fool.
You're fucking white,
This
meat.
fool.
This
fool
fool
listens
is
to Robin
white.
Thicke. Chill. Me listens to
Robin
Robin Thicke.
Thicke.
Chill, bitch.
Smooth.
I'm robbing them
Santana,
thicks.
you are correct.
What am I at? 5?
Closes out.
Ooh, shit.
One more.
Bonus round. Ooh, shit.
Take it away, meat.
Brian Setzer Orchestra.
Yeah. Jumping, jiving.
Yep, jumping, jiving. Gonna take my dick pants off.
I never heard the song in my life.
I got nothing.
Because you're not white
Sounds like
enough.
Brian Setzer Orchestra, though, if I had to guess.
And if you said Paradise by the Dashboard Light
Nope.
by the late great Meatloaf.
Me? Oh, fucking threw a ringer, dude.
Go ahead and tally up all of your points. See who won the stroll down 1990s.
I know I'm sitting
I
at
will
5.
see you.
What are
next
you
time.
at,
Later,
Mario?
fellas.
I got 5 points. I beat you guys.
I got 7.
I got 8 then.
I got 9.5.
I got fucking 10 inches. What's up?
All right, you win.
Just kidding.
That's
Not
like
gonna-
9 lives.
And I'll
9
never
lives.
and I'll never make a dick mold because this is one of one, you bitch.
Hey, you should make dick molds and sell them, meat.
Yeah, bring your own
Shit.
dick.
Hey,
Call it the pocket pecker.
dick in a jar, dude.
It wouldn't be.
Got
it
my
wouldn't-
dick in a box.
It wouldn't be the rabbit. It wouldn't be the bullet. It'd be the jackalope.
It'd be the beef sleeve, dude. We would just call it the beef sleeve.
The meat sock.
Leave it to beaver sleeve.
The meat mallet.
It'd be le coq.
The hammer.
Pulverizer.
Le ankle.
The
le ankle.
divergenizer.
The cow punch.
Oh no! It'd be the invasion.
The moose knuckle invader.
It'd be the Putin.
The moose
Putin?
bruiser.
The Vladimir.
Vlad the Impaler.
Hey,
That's just crazy,
hey,
man.
let's close this out with what we would say to Vladimir Putin if we were
Yeah, I
his
like
mother.
that. Yeah. Wait. Say it again. What we would say? What?
What we'd say to Vladimir
we would
Putin
say-
if we were his mother.
Oh shit. Vladimir, why can't you just stop picking on people?
Why would you help get Trump elected? Yeah, I got nothing.
Hey, I would say,
You
look at
could have
this.
picked a better
I
run,
would say,
Ricochet.
yo, check this out. The way I'm talking right now, never mind the accent shit. I'm your mother, and this is how I talk. Remember this face. Keep motherfuckers like this safe. Do what you do.
Nuke the world.
As I say that. Nah, I'm totally
I think his
kidding.
mom is
This
dead.
is why your father left, Vlad.
I
This is why your father left.
I saw a video today, and this guy was talking about. He was in the room. He was like George Bush's like fucking advisor or some shit, and he was in the room back in 2004 or whenever the fuck this fool was president, and he was in the room when George Bush met up with Putin. and then we're gonna have a discussion.
They arm wrestle bears.
Hey Mario, if I was your mother, I would end this podcast by saying this episode has been brought to you by me, Mario, and me, 12 Pack Media, and we definitely got to give a big shout out to King Cobra Extracts. This is the Bring Your Own Beard podcast.
This fool.
Hella dope. Oh yeah, I was supposed to meet the dude the other night, but
I gotta go late.
He got a call.
I'm gonna finish my story. So, so this fool fucking
Hey, I'm
goes
gonna
to
let
meet
you
up
shine,
with
dog.
This fool goes to meet up with Vladimir, and it's George Bush, right? And there's this other guy that's in the room, and this guy's the one that's telling the story. And he said like they had all these fucking things that they were supposed to talk about, but before they were all listed on a piece of paper. So when they got there, you know, there's a fucking language barrier. So Putin's reading his shit, George Bush is reading the paper of his shit that they're supposed to talk about. And then George Bush in the beginning, he said, we can go through all these questions and talk about all this shit, but I got one question I want to ask you before all this shit. And he's like, what is it? And he kind of caught Vladimir off guard. And he was like, well, George Bush was like, well, I read your biography, and it says that after the war or some shit, you went back to go see like your mom or go see the house that you guys were, you know, raised in, and the house was like blown up because of the war or some shit. And when you went back to the house to go look through the fucking, you know, all the garbage and all the shit that had been broken down, you found something that was shining. There was something that was sticking out that was shining. And it was a cross. It was a cross. It was jewelry. It was like the cross. It was a cross his mom gave him. It was the cross that his mom gave him. And then George Bush turns to him and says, "See, that's the power of faith, Vladimir. That's the power of faith."
Hallelujah, dude.
And
hallelujah.
Yeah, and then that changed the whole entire meeting. Ever since, like, that whole entire meeting was completely different. Like, there was way more respect, and there was like, you know, motherfuckers being real with each other instead of just talking heads.
And then they got bomb ass blowjobs from Ronald Reagan's wife.
I was like, damn, dude. Like,
and Tipper Gore.
I was like, George Bush is actually kind of smart, you know? Like, everybody thinks he's a dumbass, but that was pretty smart to go into a meeting like that and kind of shake it up like that.
This podcast has been brought to you.
I thought that was dope.
Yeah, I'm with it, Mario. You got it.
I feel you.
You're doing good.
Anytime you go into something, like, even if it's just us meeting, right? And we're just here meeting about whatever, like something funny. But when we go into it thinking something funny is going to be talked about, but we started off with something else, you can completely change the mood of the meeting.
Oh, for sure.
Or the setting.
For sure.
So I thought that was cool how fucking dumbass George Bush, nobody told him to read the biography. Nobody told him to ask this question, but he was savvy enough to think about it and think about this shit before he went to go meet this fucking thug, you know? Fucking Putin's a thug. He's fucking killing fools and killing babies and all crazy shit.
Mafioso, man.
Nigga nuts and guts, mafia.
All right, man.
Slabs of human meat, motherfucker.
Damn.
Right. Damn. And that's all I got to say about that.